currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brain.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Tonight it's another installment of the International Series, and we've got a good one on tap between the New Orleans Saints and our home team. Lutz now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Oh my gosh, my defense is terrible.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
That's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Allen. Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And Cook has it, left side. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Breeze to throw for it on 4. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
How do you make adjustments? Okay. It's like, oh man.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Jordan, his 2nd sack of the night. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Sherrills to return it. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Allen hands off to McCoy, and this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. A first throw for the backup, Jackson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Jackson, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Toss play, Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
A reminder, coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. On the toss, it's Gore. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now Jackson. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. They start the second half with Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Over.
To throw, it's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 62 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills are going to need some building, Coach.
Man, it's a 73 overall team. What do you expect?
Yeah.
56. 56 right there. 56.
Allen now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Oh, they get to the football, and it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Are you kidding
I'll bet
me?
you as they ran out there for that play, the head coach either on his headset or he pulled him aside and told the special teams coordinator, whatever block you've got, pull it out of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you could just feel it on their sideline, the air just kind of out of the balloon. Now maybe you're right, a spark, a little bit of hope.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum, I'm talking about morning, noon, and night, he's trying to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I have? And he pulled the right one and got his team going and hopefully back into the game.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. They run it for the first time to the backup Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
At the 14-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Come on, fellas.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Did you beat Elkin?
Yeah.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Allen going to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Jones. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, throw left side, complete. It's McCoy. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he goes out right around the 39.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Jackson. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. 3rd down here.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. that's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The left side completion to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown.
Oh, my God.
Brown. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 76 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. That's track. Kill. 5-9.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check. Hey, kill. 61, matchbox, light.
Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here now Roberts. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down.
56. Let's go, Let's go,
To throw again. Allen. Pass incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's third down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And now it's second down.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. 49. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, easy.
Now a toss. Kamara left side. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans.
Let's go. Let's do it. Brown 80. 56. Tight. Give these traps. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Being chased out left. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Now Allen.
Sometimes got
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Bills touchdown. John Brown, 84 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
What a pass,
No,
bro.
we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too.
Baby.
We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion.
It'd be a whole different ballgame.
Now
figured the Saints would blow me out.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Way.
And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. Charles, I guess you have to give some credit to the fact that they rallied and made the tackle. Didn't allow 2 points to go the other way there.
Find that silver lining, because what happened prior to that was not positive. Go for two, fumble the football, give up
I
a
could
return,
just see it now.
Right. They did hustle and prevented a score going against them.
How do you do an audible?
Hauschka now to send this one away.
How do you do an audible?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
How do you hold it on a run pass option?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Easy.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the
take a
game
knee,
as they
but the
stop
play's
him
going
behind
to
the
do.
line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4.
Switch. Hey, kill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option.
Oh, my
Can't
God.
get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lorenzo Alexander able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
I don't know how to do those. No idea. I was running the ball with Kamara. I was running the ball with
Here's
Kamara.
Thomas
Is that a
Morstead
user?
now. He's been terrific so far.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I thought the Saints was better than that, boy. Ooh. Kind of like the Bill. Ooh. Secondary tweeted.
You got a good defense.
Bombs on
The
them.
final play of this game, they knew that they
like
needed
Yeah, I don't
some
have a
type of a
defense.
miracle there at the very end.
That's
but
the only thing
they
I
couldn't
don't
get it
have
done.
is I don't
However,
have
we
a
were treated to really a
defense. Just,
spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right.
What's
They took
team
us
up?
down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering,
yeah, let's
could
do
it
that
happen?
real quick.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that is about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
How did you win
log on to
takeaway?
easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.